is a chord melody arrangement of Your Cheatin' Heart by Hank Williams for the ukulele. Now, I have a printable PDF that has this arrangement written out with the music notation as well as the tablature, the lyrics, the chord diagrams, everything you need to follow along very easily. I definitely recommend checking that out and downloading that in a link in the description below. It'll definitely make it a lot easier to follow along. Now, the first technique that we really want to get comfortable with for this arrangement is a plucking technique. I'm going to call it a ding-dong technique because to me it sort of sounds like ding-dong, ding-dong, ding-dong. And what I want you to do is I want you to put your thumb on the G string, your index finger on the C string, your middle finger on the E string, and your ring finger on the A string. So you've got one finger on each string. Everyone is involved except the pinky, okay? And I want you to first just try plucking all 4 strings at the same time. You'll notice that your thumb is plucking from above the string, the G string, but your index, middle, and ring finger are plucking from below the C, E, and A string. So these fingers pluck below the string while the thumb plucks from above the string. And so together, they sort of pinch together like that, right? Pluck, pluck, pluck. And you want to practice getting like a nice even sound. So ideally when you pluck all 4 strings at the same time, you want to be plucking all 4 strings at the same volume. And now I want you just to, we're going to actually not play with the A string at all. We're just going to play the G, C, and E string. And what I want you to practice doing is alternating. First, you're going to pluck just the C and E string with your index and middle finger. And then you're going to pluck just the G string with your thumb. So we're just going to go back and forth between that. So I'm plucking C and E together and then just the G string. C and E together, then just the G string. So index and middle finger, then just the thumb. Index and middle finger, then just the thumb. And that's sort of where I get the ding, dong, ding, dong, ding, dong, ding, dong. So I'm going to refer to that as our ding dong sound in this arrangement, okay? Now I want you to try, instead of just doing the ding dong with just the C and the E string, I want you to now try the ding dong with the C, E, and A string. So you're going to add that ring finger back in the mix. So we're going to pluck the C, E, and A string at the same time. Okay? So this is before we were doing a 3-finger ding dong, right? Now we're going to do a 4-finger ding dong, okay? So I'm plucking the C, E, and A string at the same time, and then I'm plucking just the G string. Ding, dong, ding, dong, ding, dong, ding, dong, ding, dong, ding, dong. So I'm using 4 fingers now, and I'm plucking 4 strings. I'm first plucking the 3 strings, then the 1 string. 3 strings, then 1 string. Plucking C, E, and A string together, then just the G string. C, E, and A string together, then just the G string. Okay? Ding, dong, ding, dong. So we've got this 4-finger ding dong, and then we have the 3-finger ding dong. Okay? Now, in this arrangement, we basically sort of alternate between playing notes. And then we do the ding-dong, and then we play some notes, and then we do the ding-dong, and then we play some notes, and then we do the ding-dong. And it sort of does that for the entire song, okay? Let me show you what I mean by that. So the song starts out with, we play some, and then we go ding-dong, ding-dong. And then we play some more notes, and then we go back to ding-dong. Then we go play some notes, then we go back to ding-dong. Play some notes, then we go back to ding dong. Then we play some notes, then we play ding dong. Then we play some notes, then ding dong, ding, note, 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 ding dong, ding, note, 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 ding dong, ding, note, 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 ding dong, ding, note, note, note. Ding dong, ding dong, ding, no, 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 ding dong, ding dong, ding. Okay, so do you see how we're going note, 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 and then ding dong, ding. Okay, so we really are alternating between the notes and then the ding dongs. And in the PDF of the chart of the arrangement, you'll see that I highlighted the ding dong sections so that you can really sort of separate them in your mind. And I would say that the fingers that you use for the notes, like which fingers you're plucking with, I don't care so much, but when you're doing the ding-dong section, I would try to use those fingers that I had previously suggested, okay? Meaning like the thumb on the G string, the index finger on the C string, middle on E string, and ring on A string, okay? So using those fingers for those strings. So doing the ding-dong like this, or this, using those fingers. I think it does make it easier. Now you'll also notice in that PDF that I drew chord diagram above every single ding-dong section, because the beautiful thing about these ding-dong sections is that we can actually keep our left hand in one position the entire ding-dong section, and it doesn't have to move, and that makes it easier to sort of compartmentalize and think. We want to think about as few things as possible when we're playing, right? Especially when we're reading an arrangement with tablature, we want to not have to read every single little note if we can help it. So it's easier to just, above the ding-dong section, you just look at that chord diagram and go, oh great, I can just keep my fingers in this F chord shape the whole time while I do the ding-dong, right? And I know that I don't have to move that shape at all, okay? So now let's go through the song, okay? So you first are gonna play G, C, A, G, okay? G, C, A, G, and that's sort of the pickup into the song. And here you can see the frets, third fret, open, third fret, okay? And then I have my first ding-dong section, and it's nice and easy. It's actually a C6 chord, so all 4 open strings. And actually a lot of this arrangement, we get to do all 4 open string ding-dong, so that's pretty nice actually. So then I'm playing the 3-finger ding-dong, so I'm doing C and E string, then G, C and E string, then G, then C and E string, okay? And then I play that note G again, 3rd fret E string, and then I play open A string, then I play that G again, okay? Then I get to the next ding-dong, I put my fingers in an F chord shape, and I do that 3-finger ding-dong, so C and E, G, C and E string, G string, C and E string, okay? Then I'm playing C, C, and then I'm going to reach, I have to play the note D, and so I'm using my ring finger for that C, and then I pop my pinky up to the 5th fret to reach that D. So I go C, C, D, C, 3, 3rd fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 3rd fret, 3, 3, 5, 3, C, C, D, C, okay? And then I have another ding-dong section, but now my fingers goes to a G7 chord shape, and this is a 4-finger ding-dong, so I'm going to play the C, E, and A string, and then the G string, okay? Then I play the note G on the 3rd fret E string, open A string, then 1st fret E string, and then I do an open string ding-dong, 3-finger ding-dong on the C6 chord again, so just the C and E together, then G, C and E together, then G, then C and E, okay? Then I play the G note again, so 3rd fret E string, and then I play C, and then open A string, and then G string, G note again, okay? Which is again on the 3rd fret E string, so it's G, C, A, G, okay? It's actually the exact same little riff at the very beginning of the song. Okay, and then we have another open string 3-finger ding-dong. So we have the C6 chord. Our hand can just be open the whole time, and we do C and E, G, C and E, G, C and E. Then we have 3rd fret on the E string, so that note G, then open A string, then that G again. Then I put my fingers in an F chord shape, and I play the 3-finger ding-dong, so C and E string, G, C and E string, G, C and E string. Then I play, again, that same thing we did before where I'm playing C, C, D, C, so 3rd fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 3rd fret, all on the A string. Da, 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 3rd, 3rd, 5, 3rd, C, C, D, C. And then I go back to the G7 chord, and I do now the 4-finger ding-dong, so C, E, and A, G, C, E, A, G, C, E, A, and then G, F, D, so 2nd fret C string to play D, and then I do the 3-finger ding-dong, all open strings at C6, so C and E, G, C and E, G, C and E, okay? And so this is, now we get to the first ending. So when you play it through, you'll see that there's a repeat sign at the beginning and ending of this section. So what you do is there you'll see a first ending and a second ending. And I can even show you on the chart so you know what I'm talking about. Here is the first ending and then the second ending, okay? So just to go over the full form of the song, you start at the beginning of the song, you play through the whole first page, then you start the second page, you play all the way up to the repeat sign, then you go back to the first page, and you go to the repeat sign right here in the second measure, or it's really like the first full measure, but basically you go back to that repeat sign, and then you play through the first page again, and then when you get to the second page, you play this first measure, but then you don't play the first ending, you jump over the first ending, and you play the second ending. And then you keep playing the rest of the song all the way through, okay? So that's how the form works. So we just played the first ending. The first ending is just G, C, A, G. It's that same little riff that we played at the very beginning of the song. Da, 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 G, C, A, G, okay? But the second ending is we come out of the ding dong, ding. We just play C 4 times. C, 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 okay? Then, so now we're moving on, whereas pretending as though we repeated the whole song. I'm not going to go over the repeat because it would just play through everything we just did a second time. So imagine we just repeated, now we just played the second ending. So now we're continuing on. We're at the second line of the second page, okay? So now my chord, we're now at the ding dong section. It's technically measure 18 if you have the chart, okay? So measure 18. This chord shape of this ding dong section is an F chord, but then we put our pinky on the 3rd fret A string, okay? So on that note C right there. So it sounds like that, okay? And we're gonna do a 4-finger ding dong. So it's gonna sound like this. Okay? Then this next part is actually a little bit tricky rhythmically. So I'm first just gonna go through the notes and then I'm gonna go over the rhythm with you, okay? So I think first just go over the notes, make sure you can play the notes, and then try to get the rhythm under your belt, okay? So the notes are, we just play this C note, 3rd fret A string, C, 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 and then we play A, G, okay? And then we pluck just the G string, and then we do a sort of very short ding dong. We do just the C and E string. We keep our finger we're holding a kind of weird chord shape. We keep our ring finger on that 3rd fret E string, so that note, which is the note G. We keep that there, and we pluck the C and the E string together, and then we pluck just the G string, and then we pluck the C and the E string again, okay? And then we go back to the note C on the 3rd fret A string and pluck it 2, 3. We pluck it 3 times in a row. Now let's go over the rhythm, okay? So I'm going to start from measure 18. I'm going to play measure 18, 19, 20, and 21. And I'm going to count the beats out loud while I play it. And I'm going to do it super slowly so you can hear how everything lines up beat-wise. Okay? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? So we'll try that again, okay? 1 and 2 and ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? Let's do it a little bit faster now. 1 and 2 and ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? Let's do it a little faster. And if you want, you could just clap it out. We can clap it, ready? So again, we're playing measures 18 through 21, ready? 1 and 2 and ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? So we'll play it now a little bit faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? Now let's try playing it without having to say the ands. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay? That's the rhythm, okay? I'll do it a little bit faster now. Okay? So that's that part. Now we get to measure 22. So this is another ding-dong section. We go to a D7 chord, okay? And we're doing a 4-finger ding-dong. So I'm plucking the C, E, and A string together, then just the G string, C, E, and A string together, then just the G string, C, E, and A string. Then I play open A string, 2nd fret A string, which is B, 3rd fret A string, which is C, and then we do another 4-finger ding-dong on the G with the G7 chord shape. So I'm plucking C, E, and A string, then G string, C, E, and A string, G string, C, E, and A string, okay? Then I go G, which is 3rd fret E string, then 3rd fret A string, which is C, then open A string, then G on 3rd fret E string, and the rhythm is, and then we have 3-finger ding-dong with the all open strings, C6 chord. So C and E, G, C and E, G, C and E. Then the notes G, A, G, and I'm playing 3rd fret E string, open A string, 3rd fret E string. Then I have 3-finger ding-dong on with my finger in an F chord shape. So C and E string, then G string, C and E string, then G string, C and E string. Then I have the note C, C on the 3rd fret A string. Then I pop my finger up to that note D on the A string, 5th fret A string. D, C, so it's C, C, D, C. Same thing as we did earlier in the song. C, D, C. Then I play G7 chord shape, ding dong. So now back to the ding dong, but a 4-finger ding dong with a G7 chord shape. Ding, dong, ding, dong, ding. So I'm playing the C, E, and A string, then G string, C, E, and A string, G string, C, E, and A string. So then I'm playing 3rd fret E string, 1st fret E string to play G, F, then I'm playing 2nd fret C string to play the note D, and then we end finally on a 3-finger ding-dong, all open strings. So I'm playing C and E, then G, C and E, G, and then we end on C and E together, okay? And that is the whole arrangement. So it's actually quite a fun arrangement. I definitely hope that you guys will try it out, and I would love to hear some of y'all play it if you want. Again, I have a printable PDF of this arrangement. Definitely makes it easier to play and follow along if you have that. So download that in a link in the description below. As of now, that PDF is available for my Patreon supporters, so you can consider supporting my channel and my work for $5 a month there, and you can get access to all of my PDFs if you do that, or you can choose to just purchase this individual PDF. So you have 2 options. You can join the $5 a month program and get access to all of my PDFs, or you could purchase just this one if that's all you want. But your support is so greatly appreciated. I don't think people quite realize how essential my Patreon supporters are to me and my channel. I really wouldn't be able to even continue making any videos if it weren't for them. So any support really helps a lot, and I'm extremely grateful to anyone who does support me there. Anyway, that is it. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, share it with a friend. All those things really help me out a lot. Also, if you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Gracie Terzian, and I post videos once a week here on YouTube. And if you haven't considered subscribing, I would love to have you on board. Anyway, that is it. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you have fun playing this arrangement, and I will see y'all next week.